It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Good morning to you. It is Wednesday. We're making our way through the week. We appreciate you being with us, and we're going to tell you about a little news.
All right. A 56-year-old woman from Seymour will spend 10 years in federal prison. Investigators say Renee Klaus was part of a fraud scheme that totaled almost $1 million. She was actually in prison on a drug conviction, and while she was there, she was busy. She stole the identities of fellow inmates and obtained money for student loans and tax refunds in their name. But she took the money. She pleaded guilty in that case. If you live in Baxter County, Arkansas, or in the Midway area specifically, and you're missing any big tools, weed eaters, pressure washers, etc., go to your storage unit and take a look. If they are missing, that's because a thief broke into some storage units in Midway, took the items. Baxter County Sheriff's Office has recovered them. So go check the unit, and if you're missing anything, give them a ring.
Okay.
There you go. You might get it back.
Yeah, maybe so. The news leader in Springfield is reporting a couple of Springfield nightclubs and venues are in trouble, accused of playing copyrighted music without paying licensing fees for that. Midnight Rodeo, Two Rivers, and a husband and wife are named in the federal lawsuit brought by 5 labels that own the copyrights. The lawsuit is one of 15 similar lawsuits across the country. So there's a crackdown on copyright. And then there's this. It appears the Conservation Department was hit by a cyber attack at one of its data servers. So now if a security company finds that one of the 1,800 individual data, 1,800 workers' individual data was compromised, they will be notified directly. So you should be hearing, if that's you, from the Conservation Department.
All right. Starting at the beginning of the year, Arkansas should save some money on groceries at the grocery store. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders signing the Grocery Tax Relief Act, which will eliminate the 0.125% state grocery tax. Now, the county and city grocery taxes will still stand. But I like the way she thinks. We were talking about this. I would love for the state sales tax to go away. That would be fantastic.
Missouri is considering something like that.
They are considering it. We talked about it yesterday, but it looks like Arkansas is doing the deal. Now, I mean, it's minimum, right? It's 0.125%.
Correct.
But it's something.
Well, Arkansas already has one of the lowest. So it wouldn't be a drastic drop, but it would be some help for people who are paying for groceries.
Right. Another food item taking effect in Arkansas is the Good Neighbor Act. It expands liability protection to food bank donors like grocers, wholesalers, farmers, nonprofits, churches, people that donate food to food banks. Apparently, there have been times in the past where there's been a fear or potential actual litigation over it. So this Good Neighbor Act will help those donors not have to worry about, is this food like safe for consumption since it expired yesterday, because a lot of food in America is still fine after the expiration date. Long story short, Governor Sanders said, we don't want good food going to waste. We don't want to be throwing it away just because, it expired a day ago whenever people are hungry and would eat it.
Well, and you don't want donors to be liable for whatever happens as a result of that. You donate in good faith and they didn't make the food. They just passed it along.
Yeah. And there's so many entities, by the way, that this expands to. Like I listed 5, but there's probably 15.
Okay.
So.
Hey, congratulations to Clarinda Phillips. She is the new provost and vice president of academic affairs over at Missouri State University. She served in similar capacity at 2 other universities, Texas A&M and Notre Dame of Maryland. She is replacing John Jasinski, who retired last month. So she's new. Welcome to town. And this is something that we're going to be dealing with for a while. Construction on Interstate 44. We've been talking about it's coming, and it starts in 5 days, next week.
Yep.
Crews widen that roadway, which, it could use it throughout Springfield. And it's going to be a long process. Finish date is set right now for May of 2027. So we're not even to May of 2025. There's a
2
couple
years.
projects. Yeah. The plan is for 3 lanes in each direction between, I should say, Kansas Expressway and Highway 65. So where the bulk of the traffic is in Springfield. I was on that 2 nights ago, and it was crowded. No, I was on it yesterday, and it was crowded. So that should free up some space. Several other resurfacing and bridge overpass projects are part of that project because when you widen, you got to fix the bridge and et cetera. So most of the hassle, we're told, will happen during overnight hours, which will not hurt peak traffic. But nevertheless, there will be some slowdowns on Interstate 44 for, I don't know, the next 2 years.
It's going to be fantastic eventually.
That's
eventually. Right. This is kind of a fun story. A 17-year-old from Cole Camp, Trayvon Dawson is his name. He's going to be on The Voice season 27 upcoming. He used to sing at local farmers markets, rodeos, the fair. Apparently sung at least one time, maybe more. I don't know, at the Bald Knobbers in Branson.
Cool.
Kind of a cool start. And now he's on The Voice. So check him out, Trayvon Dawson. His coach, by the way, is Adam Levine.
Okay.
I know.
Well, it's been a while since we've watched The Voice, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long while. I was thinking that.
Even longer since we watched American Idol.
We need to tune in. Tune in. Total Wine and More Superstore. Have you heard of it?
I think maybe I've seen signs for it other places.
I don't think I've ever heard of it. But we are the ones that live under a rock because it is one of the nation's largest superstores that specializes in wine and beer. Anyway, Total Wine and More is coming to Springfield into the Primrose Marketplace where Bed Bath & Beyond used to be. South Springfield, Glenstone. Nationwide, that company has 227 stores in 29 states.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see the space being filled because I hate empty storefronts.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Our area does really well when it comes to USA Today polls. We tell you about these every time they happen. Wonders of Wildlife wins a lot. Silver Dollar City wins a lot. Wasn't there something else recently that won too? Yeah,
not like.
I thought it was something else big that won.
I feel like you're right.
What was that? At any rate, Lake of the Ozarks is now in the running. Could be our next big winner. Lake of the Ozarks area is up for USA Today Top 10 Golf Destinations. So you're able to go there to the USA Today voting page and vote once a day until Monday, March 24th. And I checked yesterday. They were right in the middle of the pack, Lake of the Ozarks. I voted for them.
I mean, that's cool. I never honestly knew that they were a top golf destination, but I do know that it's beautiful. They have a ton of shoreline. So I'm sure it's very pretty. Yeah,
it's beautiful to play golf there. And, right on its heels, Lake of the Ozarks heels is Branson. It's coming on as well with what Johnny's doing down there with all the golf courses. So
yeah, I wonder if was area. It like Big Cedar Lodge that won something or Top of the Rock maybe?
It may have been Big Cedar Lodge. I don't remember.
I can't
Somebody
remember
have to put it in
either,
the comments
but
for us.
Yeah, put it in the comments because it's like I vaguely remember what you're talking about, except for I don't remember what you're talking about.
Well, Silver Dollar City usually wins for Christmas display. And Wonders of Wildlife for Best Aquarium. What was the other thing?
It wasn't the best new roller coaster with the Fire in the Hole, was it?
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
I don't know.
All right.
I mean,
we'll try to figure
great.
that out.
I can't remember if it won an award or not, though, but it's pretty great.
We'll try to figure it out and let you know tomorrow if we can.
Or you can think of it right this moment and put it in the comments, and then we'll know.
And then we'll report it tomorrow.
And then we'll know. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Everybody, happy Wednesday, and we hope to see you back here tomorrow morning.
Indeed. Have a great day.
Bye.